I got my garlic. Now, I've got my fresh oregano here and some fresh thyme. I'm going to put that in at the end. But for right now, I've got some dried herbs I'm going to use. Got some Italian herb seasoning. Now, you can use any Italian herb seasoning. You can... Oh, wow, this is looking good. Whatever's on sale or whatever you want to get. Now see, with that tomato paste in there, my sauce is already nice and thick. It's nice and thick. And I just want to let that go. Put a nice amount of Italian seasonings in there. Oh wow. Yeah. A generous amount. There we go. Now, you can always add too, but you can't take away. Remember that. So I got this going nice and good here. Oh wow, that's nice. Now I'm going to give it a little taste. See how it's tasting. That's pretty good. It's good already, but I want to put some more Italian herbs in there. A little bit more salt. Oh wow, that's looking really nice. Now something else you can do if you want to add a little kick to it, I got a little cayenne pepper. But don't go too crazy with the cayenne pepper. I just put a little pinch. You couldn't even hardly see it, but it'll add just a little kick on that finish. And you take that bite. Wow. That's really good. Now, I've still got it on high. This is where it gets good. I've got my baby scallops. Those are going in. I've got the crab. And I've got my prawns. Wow. I've got the tail on because it adds a little bit more of that seafood flavor. Remember, this is a smoked, Northwest smoked salmon and seafood pasta. Now I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let those shrimp flavors go in there. Now my pasta is probably just about done here. Gotta check that out. Whoa. Huh? A little bit longer on the pasta. It's just about there. In the meantime, wow. Oh, you can smell the shrimp cooking, absorbing that sauce. Now what I'm going to do, you notice I didn't put the smoked salmon in yet. Because you know why? I don't want the whole dish to taste like smoked salmon. I'm going to put it in right at the end. So it's just a little hint of it at the end. Oh wow, that's looking really good. That's looking really good. Got my peppers in there. You gotta keep stirring it. Now I still had it on high the whole time. Don't let it burn. You don't want to let it burn. Nobody likes burnt food. Maybe some people who don't know what good food tastes like burnt food. But I don't. The Thuggin chef doesn't like burnt food. Now. Oh wow, that smells really good. It's spicy, peppery. I cooked it down. And notice, when I put, the way I did my vegetables, I layered them in there. I just layered them in and they're not overcooked at all. They're just perfect. They're great. Nice, rich tomato flavor. It's going down on the Thuggin chef. Now, my pasta is finished. So, I'm going to drain my pasta. Wow. Now you know what I can do? It doesn't take long for shrimp and scallops to cook. So notice I've had it up on high. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I turned it off, but the eye is still on. Sure, it looks maybe like those shrimp are not done all the way, but by the time I get back to everything, it'll be ready to go. So, I'm gonna roll that in there, throw it on top. I'm not even gonna stir it in there yet. I'm just gonna let it just, let the essence of the salmon sink into the sauce. Yes. Now, you can also take and squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in there. Not too much. Just a little bit. Take those seeds out of there. I just put a little bit on top of the salmon there. You'll barely be able to taste it. It's great. So I've got everything in there nicely cooked up. Wow. So the last thing that we're gonna do now, let's go ahead and drain this pasta off. You wanna drain your pasta. I know some of you saw your grandmother rinsing it off, talking about, you gotta rinse the starch off. You don't rinse nothing off. Don't rinse your pasta, please. Please. You'll ruin it. Now, oh yeah, that's nice. Very nice. My rigatoni is done. I love the rigatoni because you know it's just those tubes there. When that sauce gets mixed in there with the ricotta cheese, oh my goodness, that is going to be phenomenal. Now we're going to work on our cream sauce. This is a very simple sauce. So, now, for those of you, once again, trying to watch your weight, you don't have to put so much butter. Because I've already got a little bit of butter in the sauce already. So, I'm going to put about a tablespoon of the butter. And I've got my Parmesan cheese. Got my pasta. I'll just set my pasta back over here for now. I've got my butter. The oil is still a little bit hot. I'm going to melt that down. Now I've only got it on high right now, but I am going to turn that down because you don't want it to burn. And half will burn. Because we're going to do a nice cream sauce that we're going to incorporate with these beautiful shrimp and scallops. This is great. Now I'm going to show you a little trick on how to make this sauce. Some people use a roux, flour to thicken it. Me, I use egg yolks. Now I got 2 egg yolks here. No egg whites, just the egg yolks. Now I'm going to put the rest of my garlic in here. Put my garlic in there. Let that get going. It's a very simple recipe. Wow, butter and garlic. You just can't go wrong with butter and garlic. Now we're gonna pour in. See, you want to cook the garlic down because you can't. If it's raw, it's too bold of a garlic flavor. That raw garlic. It's not exactly the best flavor. You'll be trying to get rid of that smell out of your mouth all night. Now, I got it going nice here. Now, this is where I put in my half and half. Get a nice cream sauce going here. Now notice it's coming to a boil here. Got my garlic in there. Smelling really good. Now, here's the trick. This is a great sauce. A little bit more half and half. Okay, so